First up, well, the UK Prime Minister Theresa May will resign today, but only as the Conservative Party leader, not as the Prime Minister. Theresa May will continue governing the country and fulfilling her official duties until a successor is chosen. The Conservative leadership contest will begin formally on the 10th of June. The candidates for the post of Prime Minister would need support of at least 8 lawmakers. They would also need at least 16 votes in the first ballot and 32 in the second ballot. So far, Boris Johnson, Michael Gove, Jeremy Hunt and Andre Leadsom are expected to compete to be the next Tory leader. After repeatedly failing to get her Brexit plan through the Parliament, Theresa May announced that she will step down as the leader of the Conservative Party and then as Prime Minister of UK. May stepped outside 10 Downing Street on May 24th and said that it was in the best interest of the country for a new Prime Minister to take over. She became UK's second female Prime Minister in July 2016, but one task: to find a way of getting a brutally divided nation out of an extraordinarily tangled relationship with the European Union. She failed, but after almost 3 years, it has given nothing, and ultimately Brexit has not happened. It is now expected that the new leader will be elected in the week beginning of 22nd of July, which means that Theresa May is likely to stay in power for another few weeks. And well, let's take a look at a detailed look at the contenders who could possibly replace Theresa May. The latest person to join the race for UK's top job is Environment Minister Michael Gove. Now, the 51-year-old hardline Brexiteer had to drop out of the 2016 contest to succeed David Cameron due to a lack of support. Next is Boris Johnson. The former foreign minister has been an outspoken critic of Theresa May. Johnson resigned from May's cabinet last year in protest of her handling of the Brexit negotiations. Boris Johnson was regarded by many as the face of the 2016 Brexit campaign. Jeremy Hunt is also in the fray for the post of PM. The 52-year-old replaced Boris Johnson as the foreign minister. Hunt has often asked the Conservatives to set aside their differences and stay united. Hunt is one of the opinion that the European Union is the common foe for everyone living in the UK. Interestingly, in 2016, Hunt had voted to remain in the bloc, and Hunt served as the health minister for 6 years. Now, 46-year-old Rory Stewart was also one of the remaining supporters on the Remain side, but he is now a big proponent of the no-deal Brexit. He has gone on record to say that he won't serve in a Boris Johnson government that he's okay with a no-deal Brexit instead. Now, Dominic Raab has confirmed his candidature as the Prime Minister. Raab made headlines for resigning as the Brexit Minister. Dominic Raab is seen as a relative newcomer to the inner circle of the British government. He has served in junior ministerial roles since 2010. Dominic Raab had campaigned for Brexit ahead of the 2016 referendum. Now, next, 40-year-old Matt Hancock is one of the favourites among the Conservatives. Hancock is the current Health Minister of UK. Hancock had urged lawmakers to back Theresa May's withdrawal agreement bill. And next is Andre Leadsom. Now, the 56-year-old was the former leader of the lower chamber of the UK legislature, a hardline Brexiteer. She had quit May's cabinet as she did not support her divorce agreement from the European Union. She had said that she did not believe May's approach would ever deliver Brexit. And then, of course, there is also Esther McVey. Now, the 51-year-old TV presenter turned politician is a prominent Brexit supporter. She has also protested May's Brexit draft bill. As a result, she also quit as Work and Pensions Minister last year.